How tough is it with the conditions? I mean, rain and then also the wet turf out there. Did it make it a lot harder?
I mean, of course the conditions aren't fun, but they're playing the same conditions, so I don't think, we're going to blame that on anything. But, they're not fun to play in, but the other team has to play in the same stuff, so we just go out there and try and compete best we can.
How much do you have the thought in your mind that you kind of kept your team in the game as much as you could there?
I mean, I think that's our job as keepers, to keep your team in the game, keep a clean sheet, and just do what you can, again, to keep things going in front of you. And I think that's what Aaron goes into games with, and my role as a sub is to not let that level drop. So just seeing Aaron bring that every day, I just try to bring the same thing.
Mm-hmm. What did you see on the goal?
I think we got a bit unlucky on our defending there right before. I'm sorry, I don't know her name, but the forward received it there. Yeah, so I just think we just misplayed that ball a little bit, and I was a little high because I wasn't expecting that to happen, and I got obviously chipped. So
is that something you want to be in a better position for?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously anytime you get chipped, I mean, that's not where you should be, of course, but yeah, the misplay of the whole situation, I was out a little too high.
Right. Coach, your thoughts about the game?
Well, like I told the players after the game, the one thing that we've had from day one is fight in this team, and I was really at least proud of to the last whistle, the fight that we displayed. And I thought a little bit of luck, we may pull one back there at the end. I thought we had them under a lot of pressure in the last 15-20 minutes. But it's again the curse of having a young team is we're conceding goals early in games, and we're always chasing the game, and we've got to get better, at that. And I just thought we switched off for a moment with the in the back line on the goal. And at this level, you get punished when that happens. These players are pros, and they know how to take advantage of it. So it's just we've just got to get better. It's been a little bit of an experience. We've got a little bit of a different back line there because one of our players last week was serving an ejection, and obviously we've had some key injuries before the season started to some players we expected to be in the back. So it's a very young back line. You've got 3 college kids, playing in your back line, and it's a little bit of work in progress. But the effort I'm proud of is just we're 5 games in the season now. We need to stop making these kind of mistakes week in and week out. That's where we've got to get better.
Your thoughts about the Red Stars having a lot of possession? Does that kind of bother you? It seemed like they had they were in control.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look at the video to feel like. To be honest with you, as a purist who thinks, who likes to see a possessional game, and we're always seems like the team to equate that to now is Barcelona or a Man U of a few years ago or whatever. I didn't think either team was very good with the possession tonight. I didn't think so. Asking me about the Red Stars, I would say I didn't think they had a tremendous amount of possession, and I don't think we did either. I think the game is up in the air, and unfortunately that's what turf does to you. It's all over the place. It's out of bounds. It's not. So I think both teams can do a better job of keeping the ball.
I know this is a rough weekend for you. You guys spent a long time with the airport yesterday, and now a 3-hour delay here tonight.
Yeah,
we was a little uneasy with the crazy weekend.
Well, you know what? I'm proud of the way the players handled it. I mean, we spent 10 hours sitting at the airport yesterday before we got in, and weren't able to train and get out and get the legs loose or anything. And by the time we got in, and then whatever it was, 3 or 4 hours before kickoff tonight. But I don't think you'll have, Bianca answered that question. Well, I don't think you'll have one of the players that'll make that as an excuse. It's just, it is what it is, and you got to deal with it. And I don't think any of them will say that's an excuse, for it. It's just unfortunate that that's the way it went, and can't control the weather. I know this area well, so I know what the lake does and the effect of weather coming in on the lake. So it's just part of it.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Okay, thank you.